Hey guys, really excited to get Carson Wentz, a player that all along we were targeting. Can't wait for him to get started in Philadelphia.
Questions? What was it about Carson that you liked?
Well, obviously his ability to win football games. He's coming from a winning tradition, winning program at North Dakota State. He's a winner himself. You got to love the intangibles about him, and just when you get a chance to meet him, in the building, one-on-one, his demeanor, his aggressiveness, his willingness to learn, sharp kid, really was a very attractive pick for us and a very good fit for us.
How much was the competition thought of or concerned with the competition you played against?
You know what? I didn't concern myself about the competition as much. I mean, this kid is. He's determined. He's eager. He studies his craft. He hones his craft. He's an exciting guy. He's a perfect fit for what we're going to do, and his demeanor fits everything about the Philadelphia Eagles.
How you first target him in this process as a guy you really wanted on your team?
When you really just started breaking down the quarterbacks, early in the spring, and having a chance to watch both quarterbacks and really all the quarterbacks in this draft. The top two that went really began to separate themselves. And then again, just through the whole process of evaluating them, working them out one-on-one, having them in the building. The other quarterbacks we had an opportunity to look at and work out, really became the favorite for us.
Howie, how do you realize it?
You guys gave up a lot to get him, and you think he's a franchise caliber quarterback. Why do you think he is so worth everything you guys gave up, and when you have a quarterback and everything?
Well, first, Doug talked about the intangibles. I mean, rare intangibles. 40 test score, valedictorian of his high school class, never got a B. So that's important with that work ethic. And then he's got rare physical skills. I mean, the athletic ability, the throwing arm, the body type, and he's someone that can just kind of be molded into whatever you want. And when you have the coaches that we have and the support system that we have, I mean, it's exciting. One player can change your team. And for us, we know that how important that is, that position. And so investing in that position was a no-brainer when we looked at it.
Rated ahead of Scott.
He was our top player on our board.
How'd you go about figuring out that you could get him too?
Well, we liked both the players, and we were going to be very comfortable with both those players. You had to be when you were picking second. And then at the end of the day, we got as much information as we could before we made the trade, and felt good about our information, and pulled the trigger.
Is it safe to say you were pretty confident when you made the trade the Rams were taking Goff?
Yes.
Would you have done it if it was Goff instead of Wentz?
If we thought it was the other, yeah, both. We were very comfortable with both these players. Very excited about both these players.
What does it say about him that he didn't remove himself from college football when he broke his wrist and hung around and took a chance playing in a championship game and played hard? I think he was the leading rusher in that championship game, and he stuck with his team. What does it say about his, I guess, willingness to compete? And the elephant in the room is you've got another guy in your roster who's not here with the team when maybe he should be.
Well, Well, Marcus, I think when you talk about Carson, you're talking about a blue-collar quarterback. I mean, this guy has incredible work ethic. He's got incredible passion. He fits into this city, into the personality of this city. And you see that when he plays with that passion. He takes kind of the city and the team on his back, and that's what he'll do the minute he steps in here, and it's infectious. All of us, when we're around him, you want to be around him more because he has that energy and that desire to be great and to win.
Were you honored Sam's request to trade him?
No, Sam's our quarterback, and we've been clear about that from the first time we had this conversation.
How long do you expect him to stay away?
Whenever he comes back, we'll welcome him with open arms, and it's the voluntary period of the off-season, so players have the right to do what they want.
Not having the quarterback here affect how you're going to implement the new offense?
You know what? Right now, as Howie mentioned, it's a voluntary process as we go through the off-season, but it gives us an opportunity to give the other guys some time, some reps, and again, as soon as he gets back here, we plug him in and we catch him up, and he's a sharp kid, he's a smart kid, he'll be ready to go.
Are you worried at all about Carson stepping into a situation where there is some unsettled nature because of Sam not being here?
Not at all, not at all. When you get a chance to meet Carson, you'll see that he's going to do everything you ask him to do. He's going to fit perfectly in that room. It's going to be a dynamic room. It's going to be a room that it's going to be some competition in there, which is great, which I've said all along, and just welcome him to the Eagles.
Have you guys figured out how you're gonna get
Are you
him?
guys disappointed in Sam's reaction or his agent's reaction?
I think, first of all, this is about Carson today. You know, we just picked the kid second overall, and, you know, that's where kind of our focus is, about the fact that we got Carson Wentz.
Doug, have you figured out?
Carson Wentz, and think of him as a franchise quarterback. At that point, did you think it was unlikely that where you were at 13, that you'd be able to have actually the perfect storm move to 8, and then have Cleveland sign RG3? Was it an unlikely thought at that point that you could end up with him?
Yes, I think when we were picking 13 and we met for the first time, our primary focus was to try to get into the top 10 and try to get an impact player. And once we got into the top 10 and researched these guys and looked at the opportunity to go get a quarterback and spend our time with them, we felt like it was an opportunity we couldn't pass up.
Doug, you said there will be some competition